So one random day I decided to jump, and do not be like me. Make sure you warm up before you jump, because I did not do that, and this is exactly why you're watching this video. But I did not warm up, and you should warm up because it'll make you less injury prone and you will jump higher for it. But back to what I was saying, I didn't warm up, and then I took a few jumps, and then one of the jumps later I felt pain right here. And if you felt pain in this exact area, it is a very good chance that you have something called Osgood-Schlatter's, and it is a type of tendinopathy, so you can treat it just like that. So I'm going to give you an exercise that you can literally do anywhere where you can sit down that will relieve that pain or even maybe fix it depending on how bad it is. All right, so this one's just called the manual knee hold. You'll literally just bring your leg up like this, depending on the pain position, wherever it hurts under a 4 out of 10, so a 3 and below, it is where you should position your leg to do the isometric hold. And just for reference, anything that's a 3 out of 10 is the most it's going to hurt without affecting your performance. So anything under that would also be safe, but make sure it doesn't go above a 4 to where, say, if you were to jump with the pain that you're having right there as you're doing the hold, you would not be jumping as high for that and due to that. So you're just going to hold it like this, have it your hands clasped, put it in the middle of your shin, and then you're just going to want to push at 70% effort. If you want to kind of gauge where that is, you can push at 100% and then go back down and then stay at that 70%. It should feel like you're putting a decent amount of pressure on it, but it should also feel very still. It shouldn't feel very shaky whatsoever. You want to avoid it shaking when you're doing these. So I'm pushing at 70% right now. For this, depending on how bad it is, you want to do it every day, whether it's bad or it's not bad for you, but you still want to do these every single day. It's very beneficial for you, or just some type of isometric every single day. But if you've had this specific type of pain, it is very good for you to do this specific type of exercise. And this, when you do this, you should feel it in the front right there, but again, it should not hurt more than a 3 out of 10. And for that, depending on how bad it is, once again, you would do more sets, but you would do about 3 to 5 sets. So if it's really bad, you want to do 5. If you do 3, that's good enough, and each time you want to do 45 seconds on each leg. And if it's on a day that you're not doing anything, you want to do it 3 times a day every 6 hours. So like 1 in the morning, 1 in the middle of the day, 1 at the night. And also a bonus tip, and I talked about this in my other video, stop doing what hurts. Do not do any kind of activity that'll make it hurt more than a 4 out of 10, more than that'll affect your performance, because at that point you're just kind of getting worse because you're literally breaking down whatever pain area that is. So you're kind of just breaking it down and kind of, in a sense, destroying your body. So you don't want to do that. If you want to see how I talked about it in my other video, you can go see that. But another tip that you can do is to track that pain daily. So whatever causes that pain, which is most likely jumping, this is how you would test it every morning. You could do a standing double leg jump and a standing single leg jump, and you can see how much it hurts every single morning, and you can see, let that kind of help you find out if what you did before was bad, what you did the day before was bad, or if what you did the day before was okay. So obviously, if it hurts more, what you did the day before was not good. What if it hurts less or it hurts the same, what you did yesterday was fine. And then this is a bonus tip. If you made it this far in the video, I'm going to give you a basically a full guide on how to fix it. And this does take anywhere from like 2 to 4 weeks, maybe even like a few months, maybe 1 or 2 months. But this is what is necessary if this pain right here is really bad for you. So again, you want to be doing your isometrics every day, but how you want to start off is you want to do your slow squats once a month. So what slow squats are literally you get the bar on your back, you want to start with the bar and then gradually build up until you can get to 1.5 times your body weight. So you want to go real slow. The slower the better, depending on how bad it is. So the worse it is, the slower you want to go. But if it's not too bad, you can just go not too slow. You don't have to go extremely slow if it's not that bad. Then as you're doing those, as you keep progressing in those, whenever it's safe, once you reach that goal of 1.5 times body weight, then you want to do depth drops. Depth drops are simple. All you're doing is you're stepping onto a box and then you're dropping down like this. Once you start off, again, just like the slow squats, you want to progress very slowly. Start at a low box, go higher and higher, and gauge your pain. Make sure you know what is a safe height for you, and that's something that I can't really teach you. That's something you got to do on your own. But a depth drop is just this. So you're just dropping and seeing what point hurts and what point doesn't hurt and which point is safe to practice on, and then progress that over time and over time. Once you've gotten to a height that you can do a depth drop that is 5 inches above your max vertical, that is when you know it's safe to start jumping. So you want to start, once again, progressively. You want to start with 5%, 10%, 15% jumps. Progress your jumps very, very slowly, and then see where it kind of crosses that line once again, where it gets painful and where it's okay to stick with this and I won't feel worse tomorrow. So I really hope this video helped anybody out that is having the same pain just as I did. I didn't have it as bad as probably the person watching this video, but it did get to a small point where it did affect my performance, but then this already just helped in by itself. So depending on how bad it is, doing your manual knee holds are just going to help it. But once again, I hope you found this video valuable. If you did, like the video, and if you want to see my journey to dunking on 10 feet, or if you want more tips just like this on how to jump higher for dunking and or your sport, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.